And there we are, the final show of 2022.
And then we're gonna go out with a bang, quietly.
Wow, I didn't know it was be that kind of a show, but okay. That's slightly
That's about
weird
as much
there.
energy as I have
All
right now.
Yeah. So it is 8 o'clock. It is Monday, and if it's Monday at 8 o'clock, then it is Mighty Monkey's Nerd World News, and I am your host. My name is C. As with me, as always, is the lovely and vivacious and slightly exhausted Miss Tanya. Melanie Muse is on board. Jason's on board. Elizabeth is here. Christine is here. Peter is here. How are we doing, gang? It's great to see you all. Hope all is well. Yeah, see, they're latching onto the whole going out with the bang thing now. You have spawned something in the comment section, so whatever happens is not my fault this time.
I just want to quote one of my coworkers. And now a moment of silence for those who are still teaching the week before Christmas.
Oh no.
It is going to be a long 4 days.
Yeah.
So
nice dude. No, this is ragged. I had a haircut recently and I'm tired. My hair's tired even. Anyway, good evening from Elizabeth Rice, from somebody who finally had COVID catch up to her. Just a stuffy nose, though, thankfully. Oh, we're sorry you're going through that, Elizabeth. Hope you get through it quickly. All right, so this is not a news night. This is a let's hang out with our friends and chat about what we have seen this year in 2022 from the world headquarters of the Mighty Monkey Corporation. We have President Dan and Mr. Brian on board. Great to see you guys.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
And from our field office, somewhere in the more western regions of the Monroe County area, Miss D is with us today.
Southwest.
Hey, everybody.
And hailing from the deep state of Georgia.
South. The deep
the
south.
Deep South, our dear friend, Mr. Michael Koske is on board with us this evening.
My droids have been in front of his house.
His droids.
They have.
And Ann and I have been in front of his house.
And this year got a chance to reenact the legendary picture
of Greg, Josh, and Michael.
And
yes.
Michael in front of your house.
Mm-hmm.
Which to this day, Michael, I got to tell you, is still my favorite picture of any FC3 event ever.
Oh, nice.
You, Greg, and Josh Herdman in front of Tanya's house.
Josh, like,
that's classic. Very classic.
What was going on? He was just along for the ride because it was fun.
Yeah, he just he was just with us.
Jason wants to know, is Dan touring with Debbie Gibson?
Yes.
The secret is now out. He is wrangling. He's the wrangler of the Deb heads.
Mm-hmm.
They won't let him sing, though.
We have a
Thank
Lucy
What
on
time is
board.
it in the UK?
It is late or early.
Early in the morning.
What, 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. there?
What are they, 5-6 hours ahead?
They're 5.
Yeah, 5 hours UK, yeah.
5 hours UK.
One in the morning.
And Ann is on board. And the link is in the
Yeah, she's
board
probably
group.
going to be driving.
Oh, that's true. It's 1 a.m.
Thank you, Melanie.
All right. Well, Lucy, it's nice to see you as well. Vicky is here. And so, gang, we had a wild ride of a year this year.
We did.
Oh.
But we are going to possibly have Comic Chicks on Wednesday.
You're possibly going to have Comic Chicks on Wednesday.
Yes, because the COVID had hit Ann's house.
Right.
And I was banned from that house for a couple weeks.
Yes.
I'm not sure you wanted to be there anyways.
This is true.
I was there on Wednesday of last
Every
week.
time you're at Ann's house, you have to look over at the table on the far right as soon as you walk in the door and see
Dan,
this.
she needs you.
She needs you, Dan. The Millennium Falcon is suffering.
It's still not done?
Oh,
No.
It's still not any further than the last time you saw it.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
I'm on my way over now.
Michael's on his way?
Yeah, is it the big one? Like the big?
Oh,
We
yeah.
got the big one.
The
Yeah.
giant one.
It's the granddaddy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's one of the arms that are having issues.
right. So it's wild to think that the year has gone by so quickly, but then we look back and it's like, well, geez, what did we do?
We did a lot.
We did a lot. We had some great events. We had our own event in September. We had the 6th.
Sixth.
Yeah.
The 6th Flower City Comic Con with a record-breaking 4,000 attendees. That was massive. That was a wild thing to go.
People we do not include.
Michael was there.
Michael was there.
Attendees.
What was that, Brian?
We don't include our exhibitors in the attendees. That was 4,000 people through the door.
Yeah. Which that's like compared to what we've done in the past. That's almost
You know, it really
lot.
didn't
That's a
feel
lot.
like it that weekend either.
Well, it's because people kept coming in. It was a steady
It was
flow
nice
back and forth.
flow
Yeah,
back.
There's a lot of space.
and there's a
It's-
lot of
and they got the outdoors, people are outside, and
Mhm.
people, you know, there's a lot of space. So it was.
Do you know what was really nice this year?
what?
I didn't have to chase Michael.
Crazy migraine. Otherwise, you would have.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I
Michael
know
wasn't
you were
feeling
definitely
great.
weren't feeling good that weekend.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So not a lot of shenanigans came out of you.
Yeah, no. I did crawl under my table for a little bit. I know. Remember, Greg was looking for me, and I said something, and it scared the crap out
It seems like you might have experience doing that.
of me. Just a little bit.
Just a little
Just
bit.
a little.
Well, Michael's he's compact. He can fit into
Oh,
compact spaces.
Well, yeah, I think so.
Unlike my lanky ass, 6'5", 250. I can't fit anywhere.
He was on the little adventure course at the Strong Museum.
Oh, see, I'm jealous. I haven't tried that yet. How was that, Michael?
That was fun. And that because I wanted to just kind of be set free, but there was a guy that was following me the whole time. Like somebody warned him that I was there, and I guess he was making sure I wasn't doing anything crazy or something.
Got it.
That might have been Anne.
Yeah.
I think it was
No.
probably his fault. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody had to warn him because every time
You
I
might
turned
have forewarned.
and thought about something crazy to do, that guy was standing right there.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Now you've had a busy schedule. You've been on set on a few occasions over the year.
Oh yeah. I started out the year on Guardians Volume 3, which we also filmed the holiday special this time. But that one was kind of crazy because we'd have like one day we'd be in a certain state, and like on a Friday we'd be there. We'd come back in on Monday, and the entire thing was done up for Christmas. Like you saw how many lights were in the special.
Yeah.
Completely done. We'd do 2 or 3 a day off. We'd come back and everything would be gone, put back where it was. We'd do a couple more days, and then we end up leave on Friday, come back like Monday, and all the Christmas stuff is back up.
Oh my gosh,
These poor people that were doing it. I mean, they knew what they were doing, and they were great at it, but they did it so.
that's a lot of work. Yeah.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot, but that's a lot of fun. We did see the holiday special. We enjoyed that.
I have to go back and rewatch it now that I know what I'm looking for you.
Yeah, it's like
And
a,
I'm go-
it's like
I'm
a
gonna
wild
go
game. Wild
on
game of Where's
slow
Waldo.
motion.
Yeah, it's a wild game of Where's Waldo. We're looking for Michael.
But I did catch him in the trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Okay.
I called it
My naked
with the bathrobe. Tyler and I were watching. I'm like,
Gotcha.
that's Michael. And then
Funny,
you
one of-
posted it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, it was right.
Well, one of the wardrobe ladies sent me a behind the scenes picture of me in it, and it was funny because in the picture, I don't know if I can bring it up on my phone, and I don't know if it'll show on the thing, but the photo is like right after I was the first one. It's like 111 degrees that day, and I'm out there in pajamas in this thick bathrobe, and like the premise, not really a spoiler, but something happens, like the ship comes down that you see, and everybody comes out in the street to see what's going on. Well, me being a naked mole rat, when the wardrobe fitting, I suggested, well, if I'm nocturnal, like shouldn't I be like in boxers or like a bathrobe? And so they found me the bathrobe and pajamas, and I come running out wearing the bathrobe, and not thinking it was going to be 111 degrees that day, and I'm running in this bathrobe, and I was the first to fall out. I mean, I was like, I don't feel too great.
Oh no.
So the picture of them like, and that they're kind of fanning down my shirt. I mean,
And
Yeah.
you're usually the person that's cold.
yeah. I don't know if it'll focus or if you can even see, but
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
that's so good.
yeah, she's got a fan right there, and it's that was not my makeup I've ever been in.
All right, gonna jump over to the comment section. We've got folks commiserating Elizabeth, bringing us our Doctor Who references. Yes, we did see that 15 has his official costume for Doctor Who next season. That's and it looked great. A lot of folks saying that we saw the holiday special. Our buddy Jason, you were awesome enough to sign a photo from the crazies for him at the con. He said something about not drinking the water, and I can say I haven't since the end of September. So people are taking your advice. Jim Muscatello from Starforge Sabers is on board. Great to see you, Jim.
Jason's like, so you're the one who armed Chris with a saber.
Yes, Jim is the guy who gave me a saber.
Chris
and
didn't have to go to Disney and make one.
no, I was handed one.
They gave me a saber like a couple weeks prior.
Yeah, when you were at AnchorCon.
Uh-huh.
That
That was awesome. That's fun. I got to tell you, That saber's
yeah.
coming
Woo,
handy.
he's got it.
Yep, there it is. My saber's come in handy on a couple of occasions trying to scare cats out from my room.
Oh.
They were trying to hide under the
I haven't thought about that.
I have to change the batteries in mine and a crystal.
I've got the recharging cable there, so because mine doesn't have the removable batteries.
Oh,
Where
mine
did I-
actually takes batteries.
I have to actually. Oh, where did I put it? I have no idea where I put it. Oh, that's going to make things interesting. Oh, there they are. Never mind. I found them. Whoops.
If his head wasn't attached, he would lose that too.
So, all right. So, now, when you and I last chatted through text messages, you were on set. Is that something you can talk about at the moment, or is that still kind of like?
Like which I don't remember what day it was. Was it like last week or the week before?
There was a lot of really big names in that list that you were.
Oh
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah. No, that one. I mean, I'll talk about it. But it was.
Okay.
It's the movie directed by Francis Ford Coppola, which is the only reason I got in it. But it's got like Lawrence Fishburne, Dustin Hoffman, Aubrey Plaza, Adam Driver, Jessica Lange. I mean, there was like all kinds of names. Like the
What were the
list.
Wahlbergs you said?
No, that's the movie that I did last week. It was like,
He
Oh,
can't-
that's something.
He can't keep all the stuff straight that he's working on
Oh.
right now. Yeah.
yeah, but the one with Adam Driver and all the crazy A-list. I mean, it was kind of funny because it's I guess the movie was written by Francis Ford Coppola in the 80s. And
Uh-huh.
apparently there's a lot of cocaine involved.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but it's like a post-apocalyptic sort of thing. But he wrote it in the 80s, and then they were going to film it, and then I think 9/11 happened, so they decided to hold off. And but they're filming it now. But it was kind of fun. I ended up being in a scene where Adam Driver's he's at this huge wedding upstairs, and he finds out there's an underground club below. So he comes down there, and we're all down there, and he's coming through like this massive celebrity, and we're all freaking out. And in the scene, I actually go up to him and ask him to sign my forehead. So he signs my forehead. So it's going to be an interesting.
That's cool. That is such a wild thing. I'm so excited for you because you check in with us every so often and let us know what project you're working on. And these projects you talk about are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Like Guardians of the Galaxy is this tiny little indie film compared to some of the stuff you've been talking about.
I always thought that was the biggest. I'm in a Francis Ford Coppola movie.
Yeah, seriously. That's so awesome, dude.
Yeah, the one I did last week, actually, when I was on set with the one with Francis Ford Coppola, I got a text because the ladies that were in casting are friends of mine, all of social media, so they've seen that, my daughter's a cross-country phenomenon, and so they're like, hey, we've got this scene coming up in this movie with Mark Wahlberg where we need some track students. Like, would your daughter be interested? So I ended up, I'm on set messaging her about another movie.
Yes.
She ended up tried to get up with her friends, but they didn't do it. But she ended up getting the movie as like a track star. So in one of the scenes, you can kind of see her she's running a ground woman.
That's great.
I said, well, if I get her in, she's going to be too shy to go by herself. So, I mean, is there anything that I can do? And they're like, oh, yeah, for you to do. Unbeknownst, I ended up being like this highly featured pole vaulting coach. And I'm in the scene with like all the main people, and I'm like super featured. And then my daughter's over there running back and forth going, that asshole's got more.
Hey, he's got more experience.
Yeah.
There was one scene where I was watching the monitors, and as like they're talking, and Mark Wahlberg and his wife, and we were talking, and she's literally like running back and forth in the background.
That's
fun.
amazing.
Wild.
If you know of anybody who ever needs extras, Dan and Brian, they volunteer for just about everything. So I'd say
We're here.
We're
We're
here.
here.
The background and stuff.
Everything's down here, so you guys have to come visit.
Okay.
I got
Okay,
no
we're
issue.
in. We'll come down.
I
road
know
trip.
where he lives.
Road trip.
Yeah.
I'm not driving. I can't get out of the state in my car. So
Oh, we'll have to rent a car.
Yeah.
Dan,
You really
That's
gotta
why we
figure
rent a
your car
vehicle.
first.
Rent a minivan.
there you
That way
go.
there's room to spread out.
Hopefully, it's just a vehicle thing and not like a legal thing.
well,
That's just trying to get
Hey,
into
we're not
Canada.
talking
That's
about
different
that in
story.
public.
there is this one time. No, just kidding.
There's one time in band camp. What? Stop.
I don't think you were in band.
I actually technically was in band for all of 3 days until my parents found out that I had joined up, and they're like, "No, you're not doing that. You're too busy doing this, this, and this." So I'm like, "Oh, okay, fine."
I was in a band room.
I was saying we were in the band room a
We
lot.
used to hang out in the band room a lot.
That's right. We hung out band room all the time.
People
Yep.
thought we were in the
I was-
band. It was fun.
I wasn't in band, but all my friends were. So they told all my teachers that I was in band, so I could get out when we would leave to go to games.
Yeah, that would happen to me a lot.
I didn't take it.
That was in
We
band.
should've- Yeah, we
It
should
was
have thought
in band.
about that. Yeah.
I think the one time I almost got caught. The teacher came up and saw that I wasn't doing anything. I grabbed a cymbal. I held a cymbal up. My friend went and hit it. Steve, you hold your cymbals.
There you go. You're in the percussion squad. That's it.
That's right. It's important.
Now, do you have anything coming up that you're working on?
Not other than just that Wahlberg movie right now. Which is fine by me. I've been going nonstop, so I'm good with being done. My Guardians is only supposed to be 12 days. I was going to be on set. I ended up being there almost 5 months.
Oh wow.
Wow.
You covered how many characters? You were like
I
8?
think I'm 8. Like 2 of them are like different versions of the same one, so I think they're not really, but they're cool. Every time they change something, I had to go get 3D scans. So I'd go into this like massive, like crazy looking futuristic trailer with, I think they said it was like 480 cameras, I think, or something like that. And that they're just everywhere, stand perfectly still and not blink as all these cameras are going.
Oh jeez.
So try not blinking when that happens.
Yeah.
Wow. Jason says everyone pile into the mystery machine to visit Michael.
That's it.
There
Just
you
gonna
go.
get a clown car and bring like
RV.
that's it. Just get a big old RV.
RV, that'd
Maybe
be fun.
RV.
D, how about you? How you doing?
I'm doing
How was your year this year?
crazy,
Yeah.
very crazy.
Well,
Just-
you're
I mean,
you're
I
friends
can't
with
believe
us.
it's
That kind of
this. I can't believe we're in December. It's like, where the hell did it go?
I know.
when you're looking at the year from January, it looks like you've got so much time ahead of you, and then when you're looking back at the year from December,
Like,
you're like,
where did it
the
go?
hell did it go?
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, it's
Right.
like 2 months ago I was in Mississippi. I'm like, where the hell did the last 2 months go? You
Now,
know,
as the smartest person in Mississippi while you were down there, what were you doing in that state?
I have lifelong friends that live down there, so Mom
Okay.
and I drove down to visit them.
Okay. All right. Very nice. And they actually
Been
let
there
you do
before.
stuff.
It's not as rednecky as you think. It's a wonderful place, and
Oh, I know. I've gone to Mississippi because it's easy to do that.
you know, and I usually just tell people I'm going to Memphis because literally you go out of their housing track and take a left or right and then another right, and you're in Memphis,
Oh, wow.
right down the street from Elvis Presley's Graceland. So
Oh,
Wow.
that's cool.
Did you go?
I've been there. So we drove down to see it. It's cool.
Now, big plans for 2023 there, young lady?
I have no idea yet.
Making it up as we go along?
My year.
Yeah, that's usually the best way to do it because I find that when I make plans, something always screws them up.
I'm familiar with how that works.
Usually,
Yeah.
car troubles.
So
Yeah, no,
you
that's
just
my-
kind of I do short-term
Yeah.
planning.
that's my thing.
I got a busy social life.
So,
I mean, we had plans and our flight got canceled, and we had to try to figure that out.
yeah,
and
I remember driving you, Sean, and to the airport
Buffalo,
in
yeah.
Buffalo.
And then
yeah.
we drove back.
Yeah.
That was an interesting 22 hours.
Elizabeth Rice is looking forward to Gallifrey 1 in 2023. She's got to get her costumes done because she's going to, Elizabeth, you're going to be up to like what? 14 different Doctor Who cosplays that you have access to at this
She's got a
point?
month and a half. She's got to get on the ball.
Yeah, I'm serious. I know her River Song. I know she's got River Song. She's got Missy. She's got Romana.
Almost 2 months. Almost 2 months.
Okay, I've lost track after that. I know there's like, I know I'm exaggerating when I say 14, but I know she's got a few of them.
I mean, the only thing I'm planning for 23 is to plan another great convention.
There we go. Yeah. Show number 7 coming up in September.
Mm-hmm.
So friends and family, guess what? We're going to be doing it again mid-September of 2023, the 16th and 17th. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dan confirmed.
Yes.
Now, it's funny because I was coming back from our family Christmas yesterday, and we had 2 cars. So Tyler was with me,
Uh-huh.
and we were talking. He goes, do you guys have guests yet? I'm like, no, we don't have guests yet.
I know.
he goes,
We always get pounced on that over and over again. Guest.
he goes, bring back Koske. I'm like,
Well, get done.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, now granted,
No, I'll
he's not
always
here.
come
He
back.
might not want to come back to us
Yes.
this soon.
You-
Yeah.
Every
That way
other-
he did
well,
September and October one
You
year.
can have Michael every other year. You know, it's well, Michael. You basically you can write your own schedule with us. If you want to come for the show, you just let us know, and you're
You
invited.
guys, I'll always come back. I think everybody there has my autograph, so I'll help work on. So
There's
I
people
gotta
that
tell
don't
you-
have it right
I
now.
got to tell you, remember when my mom asked you for an autograph for her friend?
yeah.
Okay. The friend has received the autograph picture at this point, has framed it, and has put it up in like the center of the living room. She's so excited to have this autograph from somebody on The Walking Dead.
Oh, nice.
And I actually have to ask officially, do you have like a PO box or something? Because this person wants to mail you a thank you card for the autograph.
Oh no, I don't have a PO box. I used to have like a fan mail address.
Mm-hmm.
It was basically one of the shops I used to work at, and I thought about doing that again because I haven't done fan mail in forever. But I used to love it because I would get mail from like all over. In fact, I had a map that was behind my desk, and I had little pins like on the map of everywhere I was getting from, and it was insane. Some of the places.
It's cool.
That's cool.
But no, I mean, I
Sounds like something you need to redo.
Yep.
do, yeah. My thing is I'll forget I have a PO box, and I'll remember one day I'll go and there'll be like a ton of mail.
Yeah. I think we did
I
that
can just
once.
share the address through Chris to mom's friend to send you something.
That's fine.
But yes, I just wanted to let you know just that this woman was completely gaga over this autograph, and it is apparently is featured prominently in her living room at the moment.
I used to have so many people tell me it was in their living room or in their bedroom or something like on the wall. And I remember one time, like a husband of some lady came up at a con I came back to, it might have been one of yours, and said that he had to take the picture down because he couldn't go to bed with my zombie staring at him.
I would do like more of like the den or
Yeah.
if a zombie type thing.
Yeah, like I've got a handful of the autographs I've picked up over the years on my office wall over here off my shoulder.
Oh, nice.
So my favorite Ravager's up there, just above the Starfleet emblem you made for me.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So-
Here somewhere.
Yeah, and I got a couple of Power Rangers. I got Heather up there. I got Charlie Slider up there now. So it's good stuff. It's always fun. Okay, Elizabeth brought it in. I've got 18 Doctor Who costumes at the moment, if you include variants of the same
Wow.
character.
Wow. You go, Elizabeth.
I thought I was exaggerating when I said 14. I didn't realize I was actually
No,
undercutting.
I didn't think you were exaggerating that much, Chris.
I didn't,
And doctors, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
That's
I just
awesome.
got tattoos.
Well, I think she was kind of like the River song. And,
Oh, no.
yeah.
Yes, I get it.
Yeah.
So now we're going around the horn here. Daniel, Mr. Brian, you guys, how you doing? I know
Well-
Daniel, you've been kind of unofficially on tour with Debbie Gibson in the second half of the year, and I'm so excited for you because the pictures you've been posting to your social media have just been awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen her 7 times this year, so
That's
That
amazing.
you're not a backup dancer yet.
Yeah, I'm serious. Well,
I was on stage and
I
dancing.
know. Get some rest, Lucy. She's got to go.
oh, yep, Lucy's got to get going. Good to see you, Lucy. Thanks for stopping in.
Bye, Lucy.
What's
Love
up?
you. Girl, Lucy.
So that's so cool. I can't wait. We got to meet her someday.
Yes.
We're shipping her.
She
Are we
needs to be
shipping her to
guest.
town?
Really,
We're gonna
you
make her a
think-
guest.
I'll tell you, you
Okay.
think I'm a handful? Oh my God.
Then you're going to have to take care of it.
We will make you her
You,
PA,
her PA.
and then we'll make Tanya your PA.
Oh God.
There's
That
not
was-
enough. There's not enough alcohol for that weekend.
That was the fastest you've ever
We
responded.
can make sure there's enough alcohol.
huh?
We can always make sure there's enough
Absolutely.
alcohol.
Oh, not to track Michael and Lucy. If
Not to have her
Not that big of a
functional.
building.
The thing is, we have a likelihood that they're going to stay together for the most part, unlike Michael and Greg, who they'll split the defenses, go in 2 different directions, and you're on.
she's
Right.
agreeing that she's a handful. Well, it's those British people.
They're awesome.
I know. Melanie's a
I love them.
handful.
I love
Susan's
them.
a handful.
She's quicker than me too. She was here back in May for one of the cons I was at, and she'd be standing next to me. Next thing you know, she's gone, and I had no. I mean, you think I disappeared quick? She's gone. Phew, and
So we would need your daughter to track her down. Track her.
see what you did there.
See what you did there.
Yeah.
Go good. Good to know. And plan accordingly. All right, so Dan, to circle all the way back around, you saw
Back to
Debbie
Dan.
7 times this year. That's amazing.
Yeah. Six of them were concerts. One of them was more of like a signing, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, does she have any meet and greets or concerts announced for 2023?
Not yet. No.
Okay. I'm going to make good on my promise. I told you the next time you go see her, if it's within a reasonable reach for me, I'm going to go with you. I want to meet this woman myself too.
I
Okay.
mean, if she comes to Georgia, let me know. I'll go too.
She was just in Atlanta.
What?
She was in there like a week ago.
Yeah, well, you were probably filming, Mike.
Yeah.
How about you,
Just
Brian?
ask Dan. He'll tell you.
It's retail. I work at retail. It's a busy time of year, so
Yeah.
You
I
didn't go
wish I
to
was
the
doing
game
it.
the other night, did you?
Sorry?
You didn't go to the Bills game the other night, did you?
Oh no, I wish I could.
It was
Snowball
buried
fight?
under so much. So much snow.
I had a cousin and a coworker that was at that game. It was nuts.
I had several of my friends that were at the Buffalo Bills game, and there's a picture of one of them. She's sitting on the bleachers next to her boyfriend, and they're wearing the big puffy blue Bills coats, and they're buried under snow. Just
Well, they said there was like a foot of snow on the seats.
Michael,
Yeah,
Michael,
you had to clear your seats. Michael's like, no way,
Michael's like,
Jose.
I ain't gonna be there.
You would
I
have
won't be
liked
there.
that in that 111-degree weather when you were in the bathroom.
Needed a snow
You
pile.
probably would have liked that snow pile.
No, I will take the heat over the snow any day. I grew up in Michigan. I know what it's like to be snowed in my house.
Ooh.
No,
We're getting into the fun time of year here in the upstate New York area, where it's we're getting the warning shots across the bow are starting to happen, where we get a little dusting of snow here, a little dusting of slush over here. But we haven't gotten hit as hard as Buffalo has yet. But yeah, our time comes usually like halfway
February.
January.
January and February.
February, when we start getting really beat up a little bit.
First week of March.
First week of
That
March.
too.
First week of March.
Your birthday is always very snowy.
Mhm.
Yes.
And on Friday, we're going to have 3 seasons in one day. We're going to have spring, fall, and winter.
Oh, goody.
Ooh, this Friday?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a high of 50, and then by midnight, it's supposed to be a low of 13
Nice.
with rain, then snow. I'm like, here we go.
You don't like the weather? Just wait a
Stay in
minute.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Really, just wait 5 minutes. It's
All right,
very
we're all
true.
going to go visit Michael because we got to get out of the snow.
our low today was like 50, and I thought that was bad. So.
Yeah.
Ah.
All right. So, friends, we want to make resolutions for 2023.
Yes, I am going to try to get healthier.
Good. Yeah, and you're starting. You're making some good steps towards
Yes,
that.
yeah.
I'm very proud of you. You're doing a good job so far. Daniel, how about you? Resolutions for next year.
I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing. I'm just going to live life.
There it is.
At least nine Debbie Gibson concerts.
Hey, if she's touring, I'm going to go.
There you go. Awesome. Absolutely. Brian, how about you, buddy?
Lucy's
Oh,
back.
there'll be less of me.
Lucy's back.
Physically less of me. That's the goal.
What's that be?
There will be less of me. That's the goal this year.
You and I have talked about that in the past. I think it's time that we really start doing something serious about it.
So we're all going to meet up at Dan's basement. He's got the elliptical down there.
Yep.
We can get some jazzercise
It's
going.
treadmill. You got a cycle, bike.
Yeah. So
My rowing machine and I are going to become good friends this year.
yeah, that's the other thing. Like trying to get healthy because of my type 2 diabetes, but also like trying to lose some more,
Yes.
have a little less of me.
How about you, D? What's on tap for 2023?
I do not make resolutions. I find they stress me out. So the only promise I have is I'm going to do my best to help bring this area a great convention in September.
There you go.
Here.
I love how she stays on message. I'm so proud. I'm telling you, she sticks to. This is why we have her around, is because she is very good at staying laser focused. Where the rest of us are like the herd of cats going, "Hey!"
So she is the cat herder.
She is. She really
Even
is.
more so than I could be.
Oh yes, that is an awesome plan, D. How about you, Michael? Any resolutions for 2023?
I'm gonna try and tone my awesomeness down a little bit.
No, no. Let it rip, dude.
Is
Let
that
it rip.
possible? I don't know.
I don't think it's even feasible.
Yeah, no. My only goal is to get Lucy and her boys over here this coming up year.
Well, as I'm sure you can talk to Melanie about how to get somebody over here because
Mhm.
she came over, I don't know how many years ago, 20?
20,
years ago
and she brought Susan over for
for
FC3
a
from
couple
Ireland.
of months. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So
well, you know what we can do? Has Lucy been in anything?
No.
No.
Movie wise,
We can make. You know what?
Lucy goes, "We're moving, babe. I promise."
Let's make her like a media guest.
When I was looking at her IMDb, she had something to do with music,
Okay.
right?
this Lucy, not that I know of.
She's on IMDb.
Really? Are you
What?
Lucy?
Lucy, tell me, am I
Are we looking at the wrong?
no, but not been anything, but I thought that
Okay.
she had some type of
Credit.
credits for music.
No, that would be cool if she did. But
All right, we're gonna make something up. and we're going to feature her. And then we'll talk Dan into bringing her over as a media guest.
There you go. Well, that con that came over in May for, they originally were going to do that because she's like a massive Walking Dead fan, and like she knows like all the actors and Sons of Anarchy people and so that. I mean, she's just known through everything, and they actually were going to bring her over as a guest.
Mhm.
But that con was kind of trash, and they didn't do that.
Gotcha.
I've told her before that everybody that was looking forward to seeing her, she was going to be way more popular than I would have been. So. And
Well,
she
we'll
was.
have to see
So
if that
she's
works
not
out.
the one that.
Nope, that's not her.
That's not her. Where
No.
it says Lucy Papworth is known for Meatloaf live with the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra. That's not you.
No, Melbourne. That's the UK. That's not. I mean,
That's Australia. Yeah, I
Melbourne
know
Symphony. Yeah, that's Australia.
that.
Hey,
Let's
you
call
know,
out if she knows new Meatloaf.
there are 6 Chris Franks in the Monroe County area alone. I can imagine there's got to be at least more than one Lucy Papworth somewhere in the world.
I don't think that there's
This
more
is
than one.
this one is
I
is
think
unique in her own way. that's for
yeah,
sure.
I'm
She's-
sure she said she's a lot to handle.
Yeah, see,
so.
she's even saying,
Sure.
no, not me, darling.
Huh?
You were checking her out, weren't you?
I was.
You were backgrounding her.
I was
checking-
making sure that Michael is good enough for her.
Okay.
Oh, they.
Oh dear God!
Wow.
He's put me through over the last so many years. I am going to. Oh, I just stepped on your dog.
Check, please. Table 1. Thank you.
I love you, Michael.
Wow.
It is a fair question. So.
All right. You. Hey. flush your
She's like, but thank you for checking me out.
breath. So just so
babies.
while we're talking about resolutions, Dee,
More
I'm
puppy
right.
time.
I'm right there with you, Dee. Oh, by the way, here's everybody's final puppy sighting of the year.
Look at puppy.
I have a New Year's resolution that has survived for almost 30 years now. I resolved to never make another resolution ever again. I've stuck to that for almost 30 years at this point.
Yep.
I'm very proud of myself for that. But I think, the sentiments, try to better, do more for yourself.
Yeah.
Remember what it's like to take care of yourself.
Take care of number one there, Chris.
What's that, Dee?
Take care of number one. Take care of
Yep.
yourself. Yeah.
Take care of number one.
absolutely.
Mhm.
William.
Jason says, I think it might be time to drink the water.
That's it. Time to drink the water, kids.
Yeah.
All right, so friends and family, it was great to see you throughout the course of the year. We are going to take a couple-week break while we enjoy the holidays with the friends and family. We'll be back. When are we coming back, Dee?
January 9th.
Okay. January 9th is going to be a very interesting day in my household, so I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be around for the season opening, but I know this one will be
I
around.
know the code to his computer.
Yes, she knows the computer. So, but we will see you all in 2 weeks. Until then, have a great rest of the year. Have a safe rest of the year, and we will talk to you again
No, 3 weeks.
3
Next
weeks.
year.
We'll talk to you next
That's
year. Okay, we're gonna go now. Bye bye. Merry Christmas. See you. Bye.